Hello, Mir here with the next ELEX video. In this one I will be showing you how you can enter the Dome City. Now there are two ways, so this is the part 1, we'll do it one way, then the other way. One way is to help the Outlaws and the other way is to help the guards, so let's do the Outlaws first.
Halt! Not a step further. No one is allowed into the city without an entry permit.
Requesting access.
Hey, is that a U-4? Nice drone. Sorry, little drone, I'd let you in, but I presume you want to stick with this guy. Without a permit, he's gonna stay out here.
Where can I get an entry ID?
You can't. We're full. We're short of supplies. So the decision has come down to close the gates. The full allocation of entry IDs has been given out, and we have instructions not to let anyone else in. Those outlaws have us stretched enough as it is. I'm not saying you're working with them, but until law and order is reestablished, we can't risk any more undesirables joining up with them. You'll have to wait till all this is over and done with. Say, there's a bunch of others who can't get in who've taken up residence in some houses near here. Why don't you join up with them?
Okay, so we have the quest locked out, and if we kind of mark it on a map, it says that we have to go to this farm and we'll find some outlaws there.
There are reasons for us to come together.
Welcome to the camp of the impure, where the poor souls barred from the city stand and wait for the Alps to kill them.
I want to get into the city. Can you get me in?
Have you tried to get in yet?
Yes, I went to the gate.
And? You got turned away, right?
I wouldn't be here otherwise.
Okay. I can offer you a way to get into the city, but it's risky because you might not get out again. At least not if they confiscate your ID.
Just get me in there.
Alright. I just hope things don't go the same way they did with Cooper. The clerics have shut the city up tight. They won't let anyone who doesn't have a valid ID through the gate. Not in, not out.
Why would the clerics stop people leaving the city?
They're stopping them meeting up with us. That's what I heard. Paranoid assholes. Anyway, we're off the point. You want in, right? And I can give you a counterfeit ID that will get you in. But once you're inside there, I need you to go and take an ID card to Cooper. That way he can come back out again. Like I say, I can get you in, but I also need you to help me out. You good with that? Does that sound like a deal?
Deal. Give me the ID, and I'll meet Cooper.
Good. Right. That's the plan. Long term. You see, Wick has all the blank IDs. So before I can get you an ID, I need you to get me Wick.
Where is Wick?
Well, that there is a good question. You see, he's been gone for a while. He'd gone over to the ruins to see if there was anything worth scavenging there, and hasn't come back. You should look for him over to the northwest if you're in a hurry to get into the city. Just look through all the houses. He should still be there, scavenging.
Recommend caution. Confusing and brittle terrain.
So we have now the quest a new ID, so let's grab those blank IDs from that guy. Okay, so we are looking for some stairs that lead up and the house. So here we go. Now here you will run out into some mobs. If you're kinda lower level, you will have a kinda hard time killing them. So I would advise doing some quests before you do this. And you can always grab these crazy flamethrower. Just look at my loot location videos where you can get it. This is probably the easiest way to kill the mobs if you kind of have a hard time with combat. So you can loot them, but I won't be doing that since we're only here for the quest. And here's Vic. Just get those IDs from him, and now we'll Just to save time, I won't run back, I will just teleport here. So let's go back to Outlaws.
So annoying. So annoying.
Wick is dead, but I found the ID cards on his body.
Dead? Shit. I told him whatever was there wasn't worth the risk. But Wick would do anything if it would mean him getting 2 shards he could tap together. Ah well, give me the blank ID card. I'll work it up for you now. So, done. 1 fake ID ready to go.
Give me the counterfeit ID.
Okay, wait a second. Your image has to be added there first. So, done. Here's your ID. And this is the ID for Cooper. Take it to him. But make sure the clerics don't see it, see him, or see you handing this over. And do it as soon as you get in there. He's been at risk too long as it is. We don't need him being held, or worse, turned into a vegetable by the suggesters.
Okay, so we have those IDs now. And we can enter the city.
Halt! Not a step. No one is allowed into the city.
Okay. Okay, let's go with this.
I have an entry ID. Let me through.
Really? I thought I knew all the ones that had been issued. And you were here asking about getting ID before. So tell me where you got this one.
Okay, so we can say that is a fake ID, or we had an option before that, but that is something that you will have to decide for which answer you go, but you will definitely get into the city. So we can go with the last one.
It's mine. I was issued one after all. Must have misplaced it.
All right. I'll believe you this once. I've got to be wary. That desert gang of outlaws is always trying to find ways to get by me. Oh, and there are some rules I need to tell you before you enter. First, stay away from the generators. Nobody but the technicians is allowed access to them. That sort of security is why we need to keep an eye on IDs. So if you meet someone who's in the city illegally, report them to us immediately. And Eric will take care of them. We can only keep peace in the city if we all work together, and we keep the city secure. That's what was laid down by the Great Council of Magalan. And the Great Council gave the clerics the responsibility for guaranteeing the city's independence. That means everyone is welcome here, until they cause trouble. So keep the peace while you're in there. Our suggesters are busy enough without you adding to their workload. And that's it. You may pass.
Okay, so if you wanted to, you could have gave him that counterfeit ID, show to the guard, and he would replace it for just a regular ID, so you will still get into the city, and on the plus side you would get the original ID that isn't fake. And now you can decide to either give the counterfeit ID to Cooper or to give it to the clerics. That is totally up to you, how you want to progress there. And in the second part of this I will show you the other way how you can enter the city. So this is all for this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next one.